Hi there guys, so I'm still here in Guatemala. The Lake Atitlán is behind me, as you can see. It's a beautiful day, and the vernacular from Mexico to Guatemala hasn't actually changed that much. The building processes are still very similar. The workmanship's a little bit sketchy in places, but it's still very much reinforced concrete and a lot of timber structures as well. But what I want to do today is talk to you about something more exciting, well, I think it's quite exciting anyway, and that's docks, and how docks are built and how cool they are, and show you some images of the docks I've seen so far, and why they can be quite a valuable asset to a hostel, a hotel, anything at all really. So we're going to have a look at some very kind of cool paradise-like docks, and we'll show you how they're built and how the foundations work and everything like that. It's a really cool process actually, because they're usually friction foundations, which are they're fun and clever. Physics is awesome, not just architecture at times, right? But we'll go into have a look at some sketches, and yeah, let me know what you think. Again, if you like what you see, then please like and share the videos with anyone you think would be interested, to hopefully grow this channel more. It would be much appreciated.
We crossed the border from Mexico at a place called El Ceibo, just to the south of Tennessee. The border was incredibly easy to cross with minimal hassle, and a shuttle directly on the other side that cost just a few pounds to take us all the way to Flores, which was around 5 hours down the road. In Flores, we switched bus to get the final 45 minutes to El Remate. El Remate was a fantastic springboard to visit the Tikal site just to the north, a truly wonderful experience that I will revisit in a separate episode. The lake itself was vast, fantastic for swimming or simply watching the sunset. After a couple of days in a beautiful eco lodge, we went via another 8-hour bus to the halfway point of La Quinte, an area famous for its natural beauty and Semuc Champagne, a natural limestone river bridge that holds crystal clear pools of water above. Finally, we took a 12-hour bus to Panajachel, one of the towns on Lake Atitlán, to the southwestern side of Guatemala. Now we know where we are, let's look at these docks.
Hey there guys, right, so let's talk about jetties. So when a jetty is formed, let's grab cyan here. When a jetty is formed, naturally we are below the line of the water. So our seabed or our waterbed is actually offset. So we want to be above the line of the water, and that is achieved by putting large members into this layer of earth here. Now these get pushed down into the ground, and it's called a friction foundation, and effectively these guys can be made of pretty much anything. There's a lot of timber jetties around here in Guatemala, but you can see them made out of concrete or metal. Metal naturally would need to be treated because it corrodes, but as does timber. But these effectively form the podium for your jetty. Now these are put in intervals along the line here, and effectively we then have a substructure that sits between. So these are all timbers or concrete, or however the designer wants to form them. Maybe another member here, and another one here that goes into the ground, another one here, say, and these can be cut off at low level, or taken down to low level, or the level that you want them to be at. But some of the nicest ones I've seen have actually been kept raised, and because you can kind of decorate these, you can use them as lights, or put some flags or something in there, or really decorate them up, whatever you want to do really. But then this guy basically reaches back to the shoreline. So if we say the shoreline, the shore plane comes up like this,
this guy then reaches onto there, and that allows people to simply walk from the land onto the jetty here. And let's say these ones, let's say these ones here, which again will be going into the grounds. That's below ground here, below ground there. Let's keep them there and put another one. Actually that one will turn into a high one. Now it's usually good to have cross bracing in these, but I haven't seen a lot of cross bracing in any of them. I stood on one the other day that was unbelievably rocky, and it's largely because of the lack of cross members, but these are very important in structural stability. It's worth saying I'm not an engineer, I'm an architect, so you know, always talk to an engineer if you want a structured design like this. It's, you know, an architect can give you a really good design and a cool design, but an engineer will make it stand up and make it strong. Now these subfloors here, these guys, let's turn this red so we can see what we're doing a bit better. These allow an additional floor to be laid. We'll use another colour for that as well, actually. Let's get cyan back. An additional floor to be laid this way. And again, this floor can be relatively anything. If you're building out of concrete, you can have a much more robust, I mean, you could have the whole thing in concrete if you wanted to, or a tile finish or whatever finish, but again, most of the ones I've seen have been just timber, and timber's really nice, it's really natural. I've got a beautiful image that I will show you from one of the jetties in El Remate, and they have been, all these timbers have basically been painted different colours. So this is your walking, that's the walkway. Upcase, lovely. Anyway, it's super simple structure. These guys hold down by friction. You get additional members in here to get you above the water level, and then you know you can dock your boats or whatever over here. So really ropey boat. Let's give it a little sail. Give it a little sail, a little sailing boat. There you go. Look, actually, it looks more like a windsurfing board. But it's as simple as that with these, and the beauty of them is you can kind of say decorate them any way you want. If you put lights on or bunting or anything, or you can leave them low. But they're super simple to do, and they are so effective if done well. Again, I'll show you the precedents that I'm talking about and show you the ones that have been done really well, because you can even continue these off to create different sections or different structures. So if we pulled these across, for example, let's give ourselves a whole new floor plane in here. So you can effectively create some sort of building here, and then you would have your foundations again over here now instead, with some cross bracing. A bit crude, but these are the ones that really make you feel like you're in paradise sometimes, and I'll show you what I mean through a few images now.